Now we need to set up what we got coming up, gold in Formula One, but this was a scene earlier today in the final qualifying race, and Steve Senegal was knocked out of the race previous to this. He had to win this race if he wanted to get back into the gold, and he got it done, Steve.
That's right. He didn't start. He could get the engine started yesterday, so it dropped him back to the silver race, which is equivalent to a last chance qualifier in motocross or a lot of other forms of motorsports racing. He had to win today to get the option to bump up into the gold race.
And you see him passing everyone in the field. Pretty darn dramatic right there, and that's what you expect from a guy who owns so many championships in this class here at Reno.
Yeah, 6 as a matter of fact. He's a 6-time champ in this little composite airplane called Endeavor.
Well, he has made it back in the field, albeit starting in last place. He'll be chasing Slater, Metters, and all the rest for the gold championship. Well, now look at this. Here's the late-breaking development right here. This race starts on the runway, on the deck. You're on the clock to get your airplane started. If it does not start, well, you're off the deck. You're gone. And that's what's happened to the number 1 seed, the number 1 pole position, Lowell Slater. This is huge, Steve.
Absolutely. This is a Grand Prix standing start. If your airplane doesn't run, they will push you off the carrier deck to get you out of the way because you got airplanes coming behind you.
Exactly what happened to Steve Senegal 2 races ago. He fought his way back. There's no time for Lowell Slater. This is the final. This is the gold race for Formula One.
An entire year's work down the tubes with 1 no start for Lowell Slater. What a heartbreaker.
Out front right now for the time being, Matthew Coughlin, one of our international players in this one from New South Wales in Australia. That's race 44.
This is where the strategy comes into play. Going from a standing start like that with fixed pitch propellers, meaning they can't change gears in the air, their crew chiefs have to choose, do they want a power prop to get them in the air quicker, essentially a lower gear on your bicycle, or do you want the higher gear for more top end once you get going? Let's see whose strategy pays off the best in this race.
It is in many ways like a chess game. We have said it before. You got to make the right move or you're not going to get the result you want. But look at Justin Metters. Gotten some good results so far in the competition. A first and a second. Justin Metters, one of the rising stars in this sport. He has shot to the top in a short period of time.
These are the world's fastest Cessna 150 engines. The little Continental O200, 200 cubic inch opposed cylinders, usually turn about 2,750 RPMs and make 100 horse. These guys are making over 160 horsepower, turning almost 4,500 RPMs in race mode.
Now Justin Metters making something, and that is distance up on the leader. Come see all the action this fall in Reno, including the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Get tickets now or watch the racing live at airrace.org.
Yeah, it's not going to go quickly enough for Justin Metters, though. Now that he's just taken the lead, everybody else is gunning for him. He's going to have to call upon all of his motorcycle racing experience and transfer it to this 3.5-mile formula course right here in front of the grandstands.
And Metters takes the lead. Look at that right there. His first lead in a gold championship race in this meteoric rise of his career. Justin Metters out in front. He's not clear of the rest of the field just yet. He knows Steve Senegal is back there somewhere, but he also knows Lowell Slater is not back there. That's an advantage.
That's true. Quite an advantage for him. Look at him pull ahead. That's what an accomplishment for Justin Metters to get where he's gone in just a couple short years. Now keep in mind these airplanes, again, are all running the same O200 engines. The airplanes and pilots have to weigh at least 500 pounds. They are the smallest airplanes, kind of the beginning class out here. But look at Steve Senegal come from behind. As you said, Tommy, don't count Steve Senegal out. A 6-time national champion. He knows his way around these pylons, and it looks like they've chosen the higher geared prop. So they're got a lot more top end than some of these other airplanes he's going by. I guarantee Justin Metters' crew, his spotters, are on the radio with him, letting him know where Steve Senegal is, especially with Steve moving up as fast as he is through this pack of Formula One racers.
Well, remember what Steve had to do in the race previous to this. He had to, in the lower class, he had to pass every single plane in the field, and he got it done to gain access to this gold round.
Now, keep in mind, too, all these passes, Tommy, are on a wider course. They're having to go around these airplanes. So not only is he passing airplanes like they're standing still, he's doing it on a longer race course.
Back to Justin Metters. He's done his job so far. He is out in clean air. Definitely not looking back, Steve.
No, he's not looking back, but I guarantee his spotters are. They know exactly where Steve Senegal is. They've got their stopwatches going. They know how fast each lap is, and whether Justin Metters is going to have enough laps left to stay out at the speed he's running in case Steve Senegal is turning faster lap times.
That red and white plane of Steve Senegal means a lot to Formula One fans. To Justin Metters, it means the most significant obstacle between him and gold. And we see Steve Senegal marching on, passing plane after plane. He's a man on a mission.
He is on a mission, and he's got his pipper sight on Justin Phillipsen next. Will he make this kill to add to this amazing race that he's came from behind on so far?
I think the odds are he is going to do exactly that, and so he does right there. Steve Senegal moving into third place, just one plane between him and the leader, Justin Metters. The plot thickens right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, Senegal's Endeavor is a little carbon fiber airplane. This is not your father's shoestring.
We have to mention, if you're not following this story, Justin Metters is a paraplegic pilot. Everything in his plane, all the controls are different from the rest of these guys. This plane made specifically for him and the particular challenges he faces, and he meets those challenges 100%. It's a very impressive display.
White flag, white flag.
And still meeting the 500-pound pilot aircraft weight with hand controls versus your conventional rudder pedals.
Past Coughlin now is Steve Senegal. Look at that. One more plane in his sights, and that is definitely Justin Metters.
I guarantee these crew chiefs are both counting down laps as well as times to see if Senegal has enough time left in this race and enough real estate to reel in Justin Metters.
This is the white flag lap. This is the final lap. It's all going to be decided. Gold on the line in Formula One.
Beautiful little Endeavor. That red and white airplane has gone to victory 6 times here at the skies of Reno.
Is he going to be able to run down Justin Metters? No, he's not going to be at all. This day belongs to Justin Metters in his 3rd year of racing. Wins his first gold race national championship. And that's your STIHL power move of the day.
What a feather in the hat of Justin Metters.
There's your final standings right there. Steve Senegal, what a comeback story that was too.
We were disappointed that we didn't get to race 31. They had to pull out with some kind of mechanical issue, but we were happy with the result anyway. We wanted to race them, but we were still at the front, still a win. So that's all that really counts.
Super competitive guy, Justin Metters. Wanted to click all the boxes there. He got all but one, but hats off to him anyway. Come see all the action this fall in Reno, including the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Get tickets now or watch the racing live at airrace.org.